I chose teaching as a career because I'd worked as a tour guide during university for the National Trust, and I carried that on when I first left. I worked with a lot of the educational groups, large groups of children, not just from schools but also other sorts of outings, and I became pretty much the tour guide who was always given the educational groups because nobody else tended to want to, and teaching became the logical career progression from that point. I got to observe a lot of good practice and was gradually integrated into my own teaching schedule, where I started off teaching a few lessons and by the end of the year was teaching nearly a full timetable of lessons, which served as a great introduction for going into my NQT year. Nottingham Trent University were very good, particularly my professional mentor within the university and the people running Schools Direct were very good. If any issues arose, I was able to go to them and actually talk through things. During my year I had a car accident and lost my car and struggled to get in, and they actually managed to support me and make sure I still got hold of resources and still got hold of what was needed to continue my training. By the end of the year, as I say, I was teaching nearly a full schedule of lessons, and it meant that the timetabling and finding the time to mark, the time to plan and everything, I'd already had an experience of when I first moved out from underneath those directly supervising me and being responsible for it myself. I would definitely recommend the Greenwood Dale Schools Direct programme to other trainees, as it has not only prepared me within the school I was working at the time, but it has also helped me to move to a school nearer the area I wanted to be in and to meet people from across a variety of different academies, which helps me build contacts for hopefully long-term career progression. In terms of hints and tips, I would advise that you get used to marking early. Marking was one of the last things I really managed to get to grips with, and it proved to be something I was still working on near the end because I didn't ingrain that idea of marking at a set time every day and setting time aside for it specifically from an early enough period.